Alright, we're live. Looks like we're live. Make sure I've got my video up. Copy video URL. Has that over. So, there's no actual premiere for this. So, we're just gonna have to, reload the website around 2 o'clock and see if it actually works. It's a mini direct, so I'm not expecting much. More so, I'm expecting just a bunch of indies. But since I like indies, that's fine by me. Just gonna respond to a friend here. I've got a friend that I've had for a good few years now that's a big reptile guy. And we're just talking reptiles. I found out that my local groomers recently sells frozen reptile treats. So basically frozen food, mice and so on and so forth. Hello, governor. How you guys doing? Let's turn that off. So it's not going to be up until 2 o'clock, but I thought we'll start. In the meantime, we've got ESO in the background because without ESO, you would basically just be staring at a... So I'm going to put it up there. That the entire time. Which I don't think you want to see. Including my links. What's this? Home. What's that? Men's Safe Space. Oh, okay. That's a Facebook group I'm in. They're private fucking... I don't know, whatever. Anyway. How are you guys doing today? Excited for the direct? There's no audio on this, by the way, for obvious reasons. So if you can't hear it, don't worry. We only need this, to be honest. Also, hype for Wednesday. Hope you both are alright. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good lately, actually. But yeah, I'm looking forward to stream on Wednesday again. I am loving it. Up there I need to go. I'm doing archaeology. I'm digging up some things. Is it up here? Where the fuck is it? So what we'll do is just we'll chat for a bit, wait for 2 o'clock, and then, or near 2 o'clock, and then we'll keep refreshing the page to see if the video's up, and then we'll watch it. So, what are you guys hoping for? Hope Persona 3 and 4 will be coming in this event. If they make Persona 3 and 4, I'd be so tempted to get that. But man, it's an old game, and I really need to be playing through new games, not old games. But yeah, I'd be very tempted. Especially Persona 3. I haven't played that for such a long time. And for, I think, both of those at this point, I have to dig out my, I have to dig out my PSP or PS Vita, and I just can't be bothered. There's a few games on that I'd actually play more of, like Invisimals and whatnot. But yeah, I'm all good with the chatting. I'm glad you're doing alright. Good. Not expecting anything big will be shown in the direct. Nah, same here. It's just like they call it a partners direct. So I'm expecting a bunch of like little things. You know, like the end of the basic direct where they have like, here's a bunch of flashes of indie games that you might enjoy. I'm expecting that, but maybe a little bit more attention on them. I'm not expecting much, to be honest, but yeah, I just know a lot of people are hoping for Persona is here, and if, oh boy, I'd be very happy if it is. Metro Prime info, but I don't think that will happen. I've heard a few people say that, speculate about that, yeah. Maybe it'll be the kind of thing like they throw in right at the end. I could see them doing that. I could very much see them doing that. There's a rumor recently, Metro Prime should be this holiday, but yeah, it is a rumor. Let's just refresh the page. Reload. Reload. Nothing new just yet. Okay. Ooh. I'll have that. Thank you very much. Gimme. But yeah. Part of me hopes that there's nothing there that I actually want, because I don't want to spend any more money on things. It's not even that. I don't want to continue play. I don't want something else on my list to play. My playlist is fucking huge and grows bigger by the month. I decided to drop Wii Sports as well until they add something that I want, like more furry stuff. Like, I'll go crazy if they add, like, a wolf suit or a lizard suit or something. I mean, the squirrel is nice, but still. Some shadow drops. I've got a £6 in gold points I want to spend. Yeah, I've got around that. I think I got, like, 7. I spent some recently, actually, during the last sale. I picked up Bug Snacks and, I forget the name. Is it called Monster Quest? It's that game, like, where its art style is obviously heavily based on Gen 1 Pokemon concept art. It's really cool, actually. But to say it's a Pokemon clone would be like saying Shin Megami Tensei is a Pokemon clone. In fact, it has much more in common with Shin Megami Tensei than it does Pokemon. So, that's a thing. Did the same with Sports Game, got the furry skin, then dropped it. I kept up with it, but after I've been away, it took me ages to catch up again. And I think there's 2 sets on there now that I'm just not remotely interested. And I realized whilst I was trying to get them all, like last week, that was like, I'm doing this purely because of FOMO. That's why I'm doing this, because I want to get all the things in case they add something later on that rewards you for getting all the things. That's literally what I was doing. I had no plans on using anything on the board. I was just doing it. And then I'm like, right, fuck it, I'm playing Elden Ring again. So I went back to Elden Ring. And I surprisingly remembered what the fuck I was doing. And I had a lot of fun. Elden Ring is such a good game, man. It's going to come as no surprise what my game of the year is this year. I've not even beat the fucking thing. I'm getting closer. I think I've got like 1 or 2 more zones. I've got 1 more zone to get to. And then... No, I'm not, because I'm still in like the major city in the first. I'm taking my time. I'm trying to find everything, explore everything. I'm having a blast. I love that game, man. Bug Snacks is so freaking good. It looks really interesting. I've done my best to avoid spoilers, but from what I have heard from the game, it's fucking weird. Not just in like, oh, that's kind of silly, like Pokemon, but now it's like, I've heard Lovecraft mentioned a few times. Like, really? So, okay, I've got the feeling it's going to be like a, I mean, don't spoil it for me, but I've got a feeling it's going to be like a don't hug me, I'm scared kind of thing, where it acts so child-friendly, but it's very obvious that it ain't that. So I'm very much looking forward to playing it. It tricks you with the cutest, but then it completely changes later on. It's so good. Exactly, yeah. That's the kind of thing I keep hearing about it. So I've avoided as many spoilers as possible. I think Elden Ring is going to be most people's game. Yeah. I don't blame it. It's so good. Def goes spoiler free because, yeah, it tricks you. Yeah, exactly. It's the kind of game where you want to go in. It's like Cabin in the Woods, that movie. I highly recommend for any horror fan to watch that movie if you haven't already. Cabin in the Woods is fan-fucking-tastic. But that's all anyone who legitimately loves that movie should ever say about that movie, because there's more to it than you'd think by the name. It's very, very good, though. It's kind of like, I imagine it's one of those games. Right, 159, let's reload. Oh, not yet. What about the Nintendo page? I imagine there's a bunch of people doing this. So... You know what the big addition for this High Isle expansion was? A fucking card game. That's all it is so far. There's typically a second part to it, so there'll be more coming later on down the line. But the big addition to this version was a fucking card game. And I don't care about card games. With the exception of Caravan from Fallout New Vegas. That was the only one I ever got into, but it's kind of been a trope for years to put card games in RPGs for some reason, and this is just the newest one that does it. Alright, 2 o'clock, let's reload. Not yet. Not yet. Nope. Let's open up their Twitter. The last post was 5 hours ago. Alright. Oh, it's up! Alright. This archaeology will have to wait. Hopefully I'm not attacked. Let's open it up. And you guys are gonna have to tell me how the sound sounds. Right, let's game, flip that down. Alright, let's go.
18.
Now, to me, that's pretty loud, but we'll see. I'm loving Sonic Origins. The intro music is so cute.
When mankind is consumed by darkness,
Fire Emblem?
and the land falls into chaos,
A giant enemy crab!
the abyss shall rise from the earth.
Wait, this is Monster Hunter.
They come rushing here in a desperate attempt to
Oh,
survive.
you're not bringing me back.
Both
No,
beast
I'm waiting till the next entry and hoping things get better. It won't. The series is dead for me now, but... oh, it's painful. Because it's going to look amazing. But then the core gameplay... Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to rant about this again. After this, watch all the crazy Nintendo fanboys. I did hear a beat 'em up say before that maybe they're doing it this way because they got sick of the toxicity in the chat. Which, let's be honest, it's true. Unless you go to like a really small stream, the chat in like everyone's chat is super fucking toxic. Yeah, the monster expansion. It looks cool. It does look cool because of course it does. It's fucking Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's great. Even the weakest Monster Hunter game is still good. It's a good game. It is a good game. I'm not gonna say it's not, but I'm not ranting about it again. Shitty business practices. I'm over that relationship. We had a good one for many years, but we're seeing other games right now. It does suck how this is like a super western one as well in terms of art style in this new zone, and that's really cool. I like that. A lot of people are complaining about it, but we've had how many games of pure Japanese focus? So it's nice for a little bit of a change. Oh shit! That armor, the pinecone armor, the pinecone dragon's back. That pinecone dragon was awesome, by the way. Really cool monster, super underrated. You don't see it enough. I love the resisting. It's hard, man. It's hard. I'm reminded of my video game ex. You know what I mean? We had many good years together. It doesn't bother me as much anymore, though. That's why I'm joking about it. Dude, with Rise, I was so angry at first. I'm still angry, but, you know. Maybe the next game will be better. If not, you know, I can still play all the old ones. It's not like World of Warcraft where you couldn't play it, you know? Hey! Basilgeese. Blazelgeese. The fucking bomber. Nice. Nice. Really cool monster. One of the best ones that came in Rise. Nagakuga. My man. I fucking love Nagakuga. Cool. I've been playing it recently in my character and dog, or Sonic and Tails. Ah, I mean, it's a good time to be playing those characters, you know. God, I don't look at what the fucking DLC is like for that game now. Oh my god.
Mini Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development
Cool.
partners.
I like that.
Okay, let's get into the headlines.
My wallet doesn't, but I do.
The battle to reclaim Earth begins.
The battle to reclaim Earth?
The year is 5012 AD.
Wait,
Machine
this is,
life forms have overwhelmed the planet.
Yeah,
causing the
this
collapse
game.
of civilization and forcing humans to
I
take
actually didn't know.
refuge
I
on
thought
the
it was
moon.
already on the Switch, truth be told. Okay.
Now, with an android squad called Yorha,
This
the
game
humans are
has
prepared to
amazing
stand against
music.
these machine life form
Incredible
invaders.
music. And
A battle
it has
android
moments,
2B,
but it is not my kind
and
of
a
game.
scanner android 9S.
It's very, very rare that I can
two
play a
key
character
members of
action
this
game that
squad.
I am not bored shitless by. Because to me, it's just like watching a Michael Bay movie. There's just nothing
Machine
to
life
it.
forms in conflict with androids.
But, I do like the way
What will come of
it
this
subverted
bloodless
stuff. But I was a Drakengard fan. I played Drakengard, so it's not new for me.
This
It's
version
cool
of the
to see,
award-winning Nier
'cause you don't
Automata
often see
comes
it,
with
but
previously released content,
Drakengard
including
was
additional
better.
modes and
At least
costumes.
1 and 2.
New costumes exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be
Oh,
available
please tell
at
me you can
launch.
dress her up like Mario or Princess
Reclaim
Peach or
Earth
something.
In Nier Automata, the End of Yorha edition.
I found
Launching
it boring
on
as well.
Nintendo Switch
Grey
October
Wolf is a
6th.
huge fan of it, actually.
Pre-orders begin
He
today
loves it.
on Nintendo eShop.
But that is more of his kind of game anyway. So, again, it's a taste thing. I'm not going to say it's bad. I wonder how the frame rate is going to be on the Switch. I don't imagine as good as on PC. I'll put it that way. A murder mystery, huh? What is this? He's just
Get
used...
ready to immerse yourself in surreal riddles and a chilling story.
I like
in
the
this
music.
modern take on puzzle adventure games.
I can't see glasses light up like that anymore without thinking of, like, anime. It's just like, yes, lights up glasses.
Solve the enigma of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, launching first.
It
for
looks
consoles on
really
Nintendo
cool.
Switch next year.
It does look really cool, but it does not look like my kind of game. It looks like a puzzle
Faces
game.
Are making a splash in these games.
How's the audio sound, by the way? Is it loud enough?
A new Bomberman game is coming to Nintendo Switch. This
Okay.
time, a bombastic new mode called Castle Mode enters the fray. A team of up to 15 players must blast their way
Reminds
to
me of
treasure
Killer
chests,
7.
while one
It
defending
does
player
look
tries
like
to
that,
hold them
doesn't
off.
it?
Set up your defense wisely to blow away opponents. Literally. You can also create and share your own battle stages.
Killer
Have a blast when Super
7.
Bomberman R2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year. 10 Mega Man Battle Network games originally released on Game Boy Advance are coming to Nintendo Switch. Control Mega Man in grid-based combat and use battle chips to gain devastating abilities. This collection includes a gallery with over 1,000
It doesn't seem to have the same
illustrations
people
and a
involved.
music mode containing over 150 songs from across the series.
That's cool.
Mega Man Battle Network
You've got to
Legacy
give it to this to Mega Man.
launches on
The
Nintendo
Mega Man
eShop
collections are
next year.
fucking good.
Full collection
Mega
will
Man
also be
collections are
available
how
as
all
Volume
video
1 and
game
Volume
collections
2 on
should be.
Nintendo eShop.
The real fucking
A
collections.
remake
You
of
get
Pac-Man
everything.
World is coming soon. Pac-Man's
That is a
family has
strange
been kidnapped.
choice.
To rescue them, he sets off for Ghost Island. Eating dots isn't all you can do here. Trounce enemies with Pac Dots, the Rev Roll, the Butt Bounce, and a giant Pac.
Shows coming next year. Yeah, it says coming this year, but shows again coming next year. Very true. That's a good point.
Levels. Save the Pac Fam in Pac-Man World Repack, launching on Nintendo Switch August 26th.
Yeah, it's great for Mega Man fans. If I was a
Two
Mega...
unlikely friends.
Oh!
One incredible journey.
Oh, I'm interested.
A fawn and a wolf cub must work together to find a way home across the snowy wilderness. in the
Oh, it's so cute!
of Blanc.
Look at its face.
In this emotional
It looks like
adventure,
its head is a tumor.
these unlikely friends must coordinate and use their
And then at the end, the
individual
the wolf
environmental
realizes
puzzles
what
and
his
navigate
nature is the
frigid
entire time,
wilds.
and the wolf eats the deer. The deer
Blanc
being
is
his
a
final
completely
sacrifice in order
hands-free
to
story
continue
with
on.
local and online co-op play, so all players
It's so
can enjoy
cute,
it.
though. It's so cute. I do kind of dislike the big head. I legitimately do really dislike that. I think it is kind of... If it didn't have... Put it this way, if it wasn't black and white, it would be too weird for me to...
Launching as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch, February 2023.
Purely because of what the characters are, I'm interested in. We'll feed it, exactly. Right at the end of the story, the wolf will be dying, and the deer will sacrifice itself in order for the wolf to continue. I'm fucking betting on it now. I need this, I'm happy. I do actually really like the look of that game. It's cute. It'll be short as well, so it's an ideal game. Just for a little bit of a palate cleanser. Don't care about these games, but I can very much understand why people love them.
About the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
They lied about it being yearly. Oh, I know, right? I like how you're noticing that. You're spot on.
Guy brush 3 wood.
It's kind of cool seeing Monkey Island return after all these years. When was the last time they made the Monkey Island game? That's actually really cool. There's going to be a lot of people super hyped about this. It's arguably one of, like, the most beloved point-and-clicks ever made. I love its art style as well. It's gorgeous. Didn't we already have a return to Monkey Island? Is this a return to the return of Monkey Island?
Around in Return to Monkey Island.
I'm sure we already had a return to Monkey Island
on Nintendo Switch this year. Next, we have some news about a game that was announced last
I'm writing
June.
a list and it's all coming this year. See how many games
Mario
they lied to us so
Rabbids
far.
blast off for a galactic adventure in the latest Mario plus Rabbids game.
I bought this during one of the sales and it is actually really
Space
good.
is in a universe of trouble when
I think I paid like what, £12 for it?
Their goal,
I never finished it though. I need to go
take
back
the
to that.
energy possessed by Sparks.
I barely
these
saw that.
mysterious creatures. Now our heroes must set out to save them. A new adventure of epic proportions awaits. You'll initiate a turn-based battle when you encounter an enemy. Before we begin, here's something you ought to know.
Are they Shy Guy rabbits?
Move around the
That's real. I actually
battlefield,
like the
let
Shy Guy
your
rabbits.
character's
Look at them.
range before using their weapon. Pretty neat, huh?
They're cute. It's a cute game.
Let's start with Mario.
Mario!
3 enemies are in the way, so let's dash into one of them.
No, the Kingdom Monkey
Now
Island games.
select
I prefer
Rabbit
some of Max
Rosalina
games.
and have
Mario
her
Rabbit's
dash into another.
so good. Baby's Works XCOM, but it's
Next,
fantastic.
Rabbit Luigi.
I've actually been wanting to play
More
XCOM again
dash,
recently
and
because
now
I found out that you could have
Disruptor
an
time.
Alex Jones voice pack for the first game, so I'll be
By
playing
using
again.
dash first,
I can't get
then
them all to
the
work
weapon.
though.
3 enemies were wiped out. With that,
I want to hear
his
Alex
turn
Jones
is over.
screaming at me as I go for the game.
Back to Mario. Let's take out the other 2. Pew pew. That concludes his turn.
Nintendo's
Last but
fucking
not least, Rabbit
narration.
Rosalina. Team up with an ally
I feel like I'm
and
watching Dora the
jump.
Explorer.
Get positioned.
Can
then
anyone
finish off
see the
with a
enemy?
boomer.
Over there!
Okay.
Where?
Your turn's over.
Over there! That's
And now
right!
The enemy attacks. Be sure to take cover, and you might be safe. If you don't, it won't be pretty.
I hate Ubisoft, but
Alright,
this one...
we've
I mean,
got
it's kind of
the
like with
again.
South Park, The Stick of Truth.
Dash
Occasionally,
towards the bomb.
there'll be a
And
good
if you
one.
chuck it over,
That's a really good game, by the way. Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole. Fucking amazing
That'll do it.
games. One of the best licensed... Some of the best licensed games ever made.
the key
So,
to victory is
yeah.
how you assemble your team.
Yeah,
and
they're
navigate
well-made
around the
games.
battlefield. Wait.
I played XCOM 2 on my Switch for £2. It was insanely cheap. I love XCOM 2. You get like the mods for that game are amazing. I've got like in XCOM 2, I have Mass Effect characters in it. I've got Garrus running around with me.
Check out
The modding
Ubisoft's
scene for
special
that game is
showcase tomorrow for
incredible.
more details about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
It looks legit as well.
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic adventures
Fucking
of Mario
Bowser,
and the
hell yeah.
Rabbids. Let's take a look at more headlines. There's something for everyone on Nintendo Switch.
Well, beyond that Wolf Gear thing, there's nothing specifically
During
for
a
me
storm, young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient ruins. The layout of these multi-layered ruins changes every time you enter them. Recruit allies called Lilliputs to challenge the enemies lurking around every corner.
yet. This looks very
String
familiar.
together combos and perform powerful elemental
That
attacks
art
to
style
defeat
looks
foes.
just like Bravely
Little
Default.
Noah, Scion of Paradise, launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I kinda like the look of that.
In the management sim Railgrade,
That fucking
we build
music.
railway systems to efficiently transport
I wanna play
cargo
Nier now.
and help restore economic prosperity to an
I really hate the
industrial
Nintendo
colony.
voiceover. I find it so
With
great.
various
Yeah,
tasks
it is
to prepare
very
each shipment
cringe.
before it's delivered to
It's
its
not as
destination.
cringe though
Your
as like
strategies will change
Ubisoft or
based on
Activision or
various
something like that, but it
factors,
is cringe.
like the number and length of trains to run, which resources to acquire, and how to transport cargo from point A to point B. Railgrade.
This is the
steamrolls
kind
onto
of
Nintendo
game
Switch this
that
autumn.
won't sell well, but the
Join
people who
aspiring
buy
game
it will
creator
be
Kenta
obsessed
in a
with it for the
hand-drawn
next 10
adventure to
years.
save the world in his latest creation, The Legend of Right.
The
Taking
art
place
style
in
of this
Kenta's
game
notebook,
is
this
fucking
RPG spans over
stunning.
200 pages, where you must draw, erase, solve puzzles, and
This is
even consult your handy
gorgeous.
calculator. Discover a new way to play every time you turn the page.
That is
RPG
gorgeous.
Time, The Legend of Right, unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
There's two for me.
Spin dash into a new zone.
Is this?
Sonic's latest action adventure
What?
kicks off on the vibrant Starfall Islands.
Is he in
home to a
Hyrule?
mysterious civilization.
Yeah, Hyrule.
Here, you can freely dash through a vast open zone.
Called
taking
Hyrule.
full advantage of Sonic's speedy skills. Lock on and attack.
Oh,
enemies
Train
standing
Cartoon. I
in your
love
way.
Train Cartoon. Exactly, there we
Singular
go.
attacks to trigger combos
I know
and
someone will
rack
love
up
the art play
damage.
game, Jesus.
With good timing, you can even deflect enemy attacks.
Hell yeah,
Acquire
trains.
skills
I
to
like
bolster
trains.
Sonic's arsenal of moves.
It looks like a gotcha mobile game.
You
To
can
be
also
honest,
enter
it
a
reminds me
special
of a
zone
Final
called
Fantasy game.
Cyberspace.
There's a Final Fantasy game that came
Take
out a
on
few years
challenges
ago.
at supersonic
Was it called
speed
Final Fantasy Monsters?
and grab
essentially-
keys to progress.
You collect monsters from the world and you use them in your adventure. If it's a gotcha game with like microtransactions and shit, I won't be playing it. But if it's a full condensed experience, then like that Final Fantasy game, then I'm all over it.
Onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
Not many people are confident with this game.
Live magically alongside
Dev came
Disney
out
and
saying
Pixar
people don't
friends.
understand it. Oh god, that doesn't bode well. Oh shit, okay.
Moonlight Valley was once
My
an
auntie
idyllic
has been
land
playing this
where Disney
game,
and
or its
Pixar
equivalent,
characters lived in
on the
harmony
DS.
until the forgetting
And
turned this dream into a nightmare.
She really likes
Now,
it.
it's
And I'm
up to
gonna
you
be
to find
honest,
iconic residents
it
who
looks
cover the
good.
world's
I've
story
seen this before.
and
It
reveal the
looks
secrets
good.
that led you here.
I'm tempted to
Bring
pick
the
this
magic
up.
back to Dreamlight Valley
Legitimately,
in
I'm
this
tempted to
mesmerizing
pick this
life
up.
simulation adventure. Explore this land's many diverse realms and forge lasting
Yeah,
friendships
just
with
me
heroes and
fucking,
villains alike.
you know. Look at that.
Everyone you meet will have personal stories
Just
to
me,
discover
like,
and
swanning
adventures
over
to
to Scar.
Help them out by exploring.
There's gonna be fan fiction about this game like you wouldn't believe.
In this world, you can be whoever you dream yourself to be.
I'm probably gonna get this, I'm not gonna lie.
Disney Dreamlight Valley.
It depends
launches
on how they
Nintendo Switch
monetize it.
September 6th as an early
I'm
access
probably gonna
title.
get that.
Take these adventures with you on the go. Live Alive is coming.
There we
out
go!
July 22nd.
The game with the most stunning
Full
fucking
stories
art style in
featuring
this
different
entire
protagonists,
presentation.
Time periods and
Oh,
gameplay
I can't
await.
wait to play this.
Now in HD 2D.
Look how fucking stunning this
A
game
demo
is,
with
man.
the start of 3 chapters: Imperial China,
Ooh,
Twilight
ooh.
of Edo Japan,
Is it out now?
and the
Is
Distant
it out
Future
now?
will be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Woo!
Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Woo!
Doraemon, Nobi, and their friends land on an unknown planet and decide to help a new friend fulfill his dreams.
Oh, it's this
By
thing.
farming,
I've seen this thing.
Plow the fields, harvest crops, and tend to the animals.
I'll plow live
You
lives
can
fields.
even use Doraemon's secret gadgets to farm in a flash. Relax.
Made by
living
Gameloft,
with
they used to
friends,
make decent mobile phone
eating
games, but
delicious
yeah, it
meals,
seems neat.
and
Okay.
fishing. And with local play,
I
build a
recognize
town
that
and build
fish!
a ranch
That's an
together.
oarfish!
Doraemon, Story
The
of
game's
Seasons,
copying
Friends
Animal
of the
Crossing,
Great Kingdom,
guys!
launches on Nintendo
It's
Switch
completely
this
already
year.
copyrighted!
The world of Minecraft meets action strategy gameplay in Minecraft Legends. A beautiful land surrounded by rich nature is invaded by enemies from another dimension. Team up with allies and fight against this monstrous
Why
force
are the
threatening
pigs so
world.
cute?
What secrets await in this new yet familiar universe? Minecraft Legends launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
That's interesting. It's like they combined actual Minecraft
It's a
with the
treasure
dungeon
hunter's
crawler.
paradise.
Bah,
Two
bah,
siblings
bah,
journey
bah,
treasures from around
bah,
the world.
bah, bah.
Venture to the realm of Draconia to become legendary treasure hunters. In this Dragon Quest series spin-off, you'll
I have my
recruit a
physical
variety
pre-order of this 'cause I know it's
well-mannered
gonna be worth a
monsters
lot.
to
Sorry
join
for
you
your
on a
wallet.
marvelous adventure. With their help,
Oh, there we got a few
and with
shadow
your
drops
trusty
today.
fortune
Always love a
finder,
few surprises.
locating
Yeah, yeah.
them will be a breeze.
I want to see more of that Minecraft game, man.
Monsters are perfect travel buddies for exploring this
I'm
vast world.
interested in that
Bounce
Minecraft
on a
game.
slime to
We'll be
reach
looking
high
into a few of these
ledges,
games afterwards
or
if we can.
dangle from a draki to glide over gaping chasms. Support your monsters in battle as they fearlessly fend off foes. Bring
Wait.
your hard-earned haul back to your base.
Wait, is this a new Dragon Quest Monsters?
Collect more riches to expand your base.
I fucking love Dragon
Reach
Quest
treasure
Monsters.
level.
They're like the
And
best games on the
mark
D.
spot
Some of the best games on
when
the
Dragon
DS.
Quest Treasures launches on Nintendo Switch December 9th.
Oh, that's another one we're gonna have to look into. If that's Dragon Quest Monsters, basically with a new name, I'm all over that. All right, we're gonna have to get ready to pause now, guys. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? All right. Fire Emblem, Free Hopes. Okay, we got another one of them. Those games look awesome, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The only thing that really interests me about Fire Emblem is the dating sim aspect, because I'm a fucking weeb. Oh, have I just been kicked out? I've been kicked out of Elder Scrolls because I've been non-active. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do that archaeology again. Never mind. No Man's Sky? Oh, okay. God, that game has changed so much. Talk about a redemption arc, man. A Plague Tale. I've heard very good things about that game, but games like Plague Tale are what I like to call video game Oscar bait. Plague Tale, Bastion, Journey, fucking, God, the list goes on. Games that are really short and easy enough to play, and then people go, oh, it's so full of heart and meaning and soul and like Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, that's another one. And then you play it and you're like, you're either like, it's kind of boring, or okay, it's good, but it ain't the cure for cancer you were making it out to be. That's what Plague Tale really strikes to me as one of those. Not Monsters. Yeah, I know Dragon Quest Treasures, not Monsters, but it looks so close to Dragon Quest Monsters. So I'll have to look at that in a minute. I found it boring. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. There are games like Journey's the biggest one for me. I do not understand why people loved Journey. Some people spoke about Journey as if it was a spiritual fucking awakening for them that made them, like, obtain enlightenment. That's how fucking good that game was. Like, it was a spiritual awakening that helped them obtain enlightenment. And to me, it was the most boring fucking experience I've ever had in a video game. It was just walk. Occasionally, you'll jump up and down with another person. Like, have you guys ever played an MMO before? You do that in an MMO, but there's more shit to do. Literally, one of the oldest forms of communication in video game is jumping on the spot. You'd be surprised how much that can communicate. I found Journey. Yeah, exactly. I hated Journey. I found it boring. Yeah. I know you liked it. I remember you liked it. I don't understand the praise it got. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game because it might just be a case of it's not to my taste. But yeah, and that's kind of what a Plague Tale. It's one of those games. It is one of those games where I'm not gonna say it's bad. I've not played it, but it's like it's video game Oscar bait. It's designed purely to get good reviews by reviewers. That's kind of it. Captain Velvet Meteor, the Jump Plus Dimensions. What the fuck name is that? Reminds me of World of Goo. I like the art style, it's cute. What else are we getting?
We're going to have so much fun together.
Oh, okay.
At first,
We already knew this was coming,
your
didn't we?
participation is appreciated and required. There might even be cake.
Yay,
The
cake!
Mortal Companion
Memes!
collection will be available later today.
You know what this game needs?
I wanted to call it the Why Do You Keep Killing Me collection. But oh well.
This is what Portal needs. I'm just putting it out there.
Started.
That's what Portal needs. A companion cube in a bucket. That's what a game needs.
Farm.
I've just scared my dog.
And forge friendships in a new fantasy world.
Ooh, hello.
Welcome to Lethe, a peaceful village where seasons brightly color the environment. Your story begins here.
This is my
Brand
story.
new life simulation RPG.
Life simulation RPG, you have my interest.
Do a little farm work. Cooking.
Harvest Moon, guys! It's just like Harvest Moon!
Trek through the fields to collect materials.
Or if you're a little younger... Shit, what was that other game?
Folk along the way.
That other one that was very
The
good.
seasons gently flow from
It's an
spring,
indie one.
summer, autumn, and winter.
Holy shit, I'm freaking out.
However, they will give way to the season of death.
Outright, I'm buying it.
Quietus.
Quietus. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking Harry Potter spell to make somebody shut up. Quietus! Expelliarmus your voices!
Find a way to stop the season of death from wreaking havoc on your home.
I like the concept. I do like the concept. There's a lot of games that do this at this point. It's really neat. It's also a game that's going to take fucking hours, and that's the problem with so many games that I enjoy now. Like, they're mostly RPGs, and they take fucking hours to beat.
In Harvestella, launching on Nintendo Switch
Very cool.
November 4th.
Very cool. I'll keep an eye out for that one.
This next segment will be our last announcement.
20 quid I'm
Let's take a
expecting.
look.
For Portal. 30 quid maybe? Here we go! Here we go. Well, I want 3 and 4 mainly. 5 was... Fuck you, Morgana. Leave my friend alone, you judgmental prat. Morgana was such a simp. Every single time Ryuji did anything, he's like, eh, fuck you, Ryuji. But when one of the girls did something, he's like, yes, mistress! Yes, mistress! Can you step on me, mistress? I hate Morgana. When Morgana died, it was like, oh my god, thank god. And then it came back, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, does he have to? I hate Morgana.
Persona 5 Royal will launch on Nintendo Switch October 21st.
Fuck off, Morgana.
That's not all.
Go to sleep, Morgana!
Ball rolling.
No! You've done enough for today. Go to sleep.
Nice baton pass, Morgana.
Now there's my boy!
Everyone, check this out.
There's my boy. Here we go! That's more fucking like it! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Better believe it. Persona
Barely even.
and
Give me a free...
Persona 3
Yes!
are also coming.
I'm scaring my dog. You okay? You okay? Come here then. Come here. Let's join in on the hype. Come on. Baby, baby. Ba-da-da-ba-bo, ba-da-da-ba-bo. Oh, yeah. Ba-da-da-ba-bo, baby, baby. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-bo.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Fastest game I ever bought. £13! Wow! That is a fucking great price. Holy shit, 13 quid for Portal 1 and 2? I'm off tempted to get that myself. I already own it, but still, fuck, that's awesome. I'm buying that right now, yeah. I hated Persona 5, but we're getting 4 and 3, I'm happy. I mean, that's the thing, I don't hate Persona 5, I thought it was good. Persona 5 overstayed its welcome. The characters, except fucking Morgana, were amazing. I love so many of those characters. Except the last one introduced, I didn't really have enough, I didn't finish her path, I didn't really have enough time with her, so I don't really have an opinion on her. But, the fucking characters are amazing, outside of fucking Morgana. I love them. I love so many of the characters. I love the whole coffee minigame thing. And I loved the life sim elements of Persona 5. It was the fucking dungeons I couldn't stand. I hated the dungeons in 5. By the time we were rescuing the redhead chick, I was sick of them. So what I ended up doing was I realized that well, I found out that on a rainy day or something, if you go to the like free dungeon area, you can encounter the Reaper. And if you have, I forget what it was, but you had a certain ability or something. I forget what it was when it was raining, but basically it could instantly kill the Reaper. The Reaper's like, what, level 99 or something? So you go in there, you just survive a round, and then it's dead, and you get a shit ton of experience, and you just keep waiting until the Reaper shows up, because the Reaper shows up when you're idle for too long, and you usually just keep waiting. The Reaper shows up, it dies after a round, do it again, and again, and again, and then all of a sudden your characters are maxed out, so I don't have to think throughout the game. I grinded hard in that game, well actually I grinded very easily in that game, just so I could skip the dungeons whilst also completing as much of it as possible. As quickly as possible. That's how much I hated the dungeons of Persona 5. In 3 and 4, not a problem. But in 5, I hated them. I just wanted to get back to the dialogue, because it was the best bit about those games. So much better than it's unreal. Yeah, 4 is way better. 4 is massively better. It also has better characters. It does have better characters. Like, is his name... Ryuji's the one in 5. The guy who is like my soul animal, the guy with the white hair, that is like, he tries to pretend to be buff and macho because he's so, he has these problems where he's like, he's not my spirit animal, I suppose he's a different element of me, where I've kind of embraced my feminine and not very masculine elements. He kind of feels uncomfortable with them. Like, the man is a knitting god. He knits like crazy. He can knit these cute, cuddly little animals. And because of this, he's worried that people will think he's gay. And so he really pushes the whole masculine, tough guy thing as much as possible because he's so insecure about the elements of him. That is such a common character. There's so many people in real life who are just like that, especially when back in the day that game came out. That was so relevant, and there's quite a few like gender-esque characters in that game that, and also like other things in that game that were way before its time. It's milquetoast these days, but back in the day that was revolutionary. The characters and the gameplay and the music and everything in Persona 4 is so fucking good. Anyway, do you know what? You're right. That was way better than I thought it would be. Right, we're looking into a few games. So, let's see. Well, that's Monster Hunter. What are we looking into? There's Nier. It was after this, wasn't it? Mega Man. I am Mega Man. I'm blue and cyan. The creators of Dr. Right or Light if you were from Japan. Blank. Alright. Right, well, we're looking for blankety blank. That's going on the wish. I don't imagine that'd be too much. Yeah. There's the announcement trailer. What else are we looking into? Is it this game? No, it's Monkey Island. That goes on for a while. Rabbids. Here we go, this game. Little Noah. See, it's this shit right here at the bottom that interests me, because it's kind of Pokemon-esque. Now, if the game is Pokemon-esque, you've got my attention. And I do love how more and more Pokemon-esque games are coming out now. Like, at one point in history, it was literally just... It was Dragon Quest Monsters and Shin Megami Tensei, and that's all you got. But in recent years, more and more have come out. So, Little Noah. Little Noah. No, Scion of Paradise. That is a very JRPG name. I'll look into that one more, because I want to know what kind of game that really is and what the marketing thing is going to be like. Because if it makes its money on a bunch of microtransactions, look at that shit right at the bottom. that like gold coin, and then we've got like a blue currency, and then we've got a key. That could very easily be microtransactions shit, so we'll see. Nice to know a date for No Man's Sky. So, we'll look into that one. That is interesting. There's trains. RPG Time, The Legends of Right. I can see myself buying this one. Just because the art style is fucking stunning. We've seen the drawn art style multiple times, but I don't think it's been done quite as beautifully as this. This looks legit. It looks legit. That is stunning, that art style. The way it moves, it's like an animation, more so than a video game. So smooth. Sonic. Yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley. So we're writing this one down. I feel like a bad person for being interested in this game, but I am interested in this game. I'm gonna go further than that. I think out of all the games we've shown today, the one that speaks to me the most that I haven't already played is probably this. Oh, I'm a bad person. Live Alive today that shocked me because I thought it came out with physical, as a physical doesn't come out until next month. That one, though, threw me off. Yeah, I'm tempted to get the physical version of that as well. Dreamlight Valley. Obviously, I'm excited for Live Alive, but yeah, that's already on the wish list. Obviously, I'm super excited for that. It looks great. I like how that there was multiple games like this that came out. I just realized. Minecraft Legends is interesting. That is interesting. We'll see. I can see this game being one that I lose interest in as soon as I look into it. But we'll see. And then we've got Harvestelia. What a fucking name. Sounds like it's from My Little Pony. Harvestelia. Wait, how the fuck do you spell it? Harvestella. By the way, Nintendo, very good job for sectioning it off here so you can just scroll through and you can see the games you're interested in. Really nice. That's really nice attention to detail. And of course, Persona. So, let's scroll through the games that I'm interested in, huh? I pre-order that as soon as I can. It seems like it's gone out of stock of Amazon. I think it's cheaper to my knowledge, but dude, I saw you posting Steam Deck, hype at it. Yeah, that's the thing, I'll be spending money because the money I put on for the Steam Deck, let's just say I'll be spending at least 100, because the money is, I've spent money on games on it since, obviously I've taken from my wallet on there, so I've spent money on games on that since, I bought the Elder Scrolls expansion with it, and I've also paid for Elder Scrolls subscription with it, so, yeah. It's slowly whittled down as I've been waiting for the thing to come out. But let's see. Blanc is really interesting, and I don't imagine that game will be too expensive. But I also imagine it'll be short, so I can very much see myself playing that one. It's cute. Little Neo Scion of Paradise will depend entirely on what kind of game it is. If it's a Pokemon-esque kind of game, in the veins of Monster Keeper, is it called? That indie game that's like a Metroidvania Pokemon game. Really fucking interesting indie game. If it's like that, I'm all over it. But it could also be microtransactioned up the wazoo. So we'll see. RPG Legend of Right is stunning. It's beautiful. Very interested in that. Disney Dreamlight Valley, I'm probably gonna buy. Again, we'll see what the monetization is like. Minecraft Legends is interesting, but I want to know more information. And Harvestelia is interesting, but I want to know more information. So that's my takeaway from this. And of course, I'll be buying Persona 4 and 3. Like, especially... Oh, God. I kind of want to play 3 first, actually, because I've only ever played through 3 once. But the problem with that game is there's like one romance option that I would actually go with, and it's her at the bottom. She was fucking adorable. Like, her. Not her. That's the main character. But with Persona 4, there's different options that I would go with. I went for the sporty girl at first, but I think this time I'd go for the detective. But, yeah. And I know more about the game now, so I try and get the true ending. But I can't see myself getting Persona... well, it's the Royal, isn't it? Is that the fighting game? Or the dancing game? It's one of them. But, yeah. I definitely want those. It says coming soon, so I'm expecting next year for them as well. Oh, yeah. Without doubt, a lot of people are going to be playing Portal. Anyway, that'll be doing with the stream tonight, guys. Thank you very much for showing up. It was a fun one. That was... I'm legitimately surprised by how good that Direct was. And now I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going on YouTube and I'm going to be looking at beat-em-ups and Arlo and a bunch of other people whose opinions I'm interested in and watching their reactions from this shit. So, that was cool, dude. That was pretty cool. Anywho. Persona 5 Royal is Persona 5 all the DLC. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. Did it get an expansion? Oh, yeah. Anyway, bye for now, guys. See you for the stream on Wednesdays.